khat ungen bedding tu ni season to kisain atom kim dingen ma de tom khat ungen ben noming tinin zong sia joseph kamin tom khat ungen hinina kiching khin mo a hangin tu ni vai dan ding teng akichianin tom khat ong be lap noming ching to ungen noming hina ikibat pa ikibat okay hello akitelna limta ka kizana
turn on original song ke che ya
I ken na chat to hi kai changa ke zalo ki zo kholoi tam
kisai na aging ha
ke chian lo mo
ha khatom
mo okay sorry tôi đã bằng ai tầm cái nào khó lắm check lại nên bằng cái sao ấy tầm
siang ei tu siang tai
hello tu na ele bằng gì hello okay
Chắc chắn con siang ấy.
Aki channel ada kita lama tu okay
Kita lagi kia.
okay đúng đâm loài mà tu hirana tu ni sani ni mà tu lim tak ikim bukit thế ibakin đúng đâm mong câu nuôi mình nghe tua ấy Zomi English Conversational Club mà tu tua hi group songa pa khem pe tu ni lim tak kim kit thei imanin tungdam ko pha ba hang ina tu ni invite to kisain atom kim ding en tom khat onggen nom kik ing tua hin bang hiam chi le tua ina ama sa pen I opening prayer om ding takichang in hi le I input masading pen sa son piang hidina to kichangin communication mo to conversational talk china to pen tong ma kai ding ina sia Joseph kamle muan ching hiding hi to kichangin to pen hun tom phat kila ding ma te tom ban hun tom phat kila dina to kichangin athumna sia sangpina getting to know conditional sentences achi to aman tua lesson pen lim tak aman ong hil ding chi to pen ong gen wa mi ngai okay toai le tuna jong mi ki kim ta ma de ivekin ni ta pha chin ivekin nung no san no mi ngai ta changin tua hi live panaw ngen ma de asa ta khwai zo mi nu le pa ule na akwa ma pe khem pe online pana ngen nai zong ma te anung pana en kik te hi zong in ni ta pha chen zong no sen no ming okay ina tun hun te akipan solving hi manin mang pawin onggen ning khai manin ivekin rim tak ma de I na ngai sang la ding zong onggen no ming. Okay, now we will start our Zomi English conversation club. So let me welcome everyone who participate here. So good evening again, and also I would like to greet everyone who are watching and also who have been participating here. So I really want to greet you everyone. Okay, so let me read the programs briefly. So the first one we will have prayer, and also and then we will have some lessons given by Sia Tiang. And then the next one will be we will have conversational talks, and we will have some discussion So that will be led by Sia Joseph Kam and Nguyen Ching, Sia Nguyen Ching. And the last will be, the last will be Sia Sang Pi, who will give about getting to know conditional sentences. Okay, so please like and share the program, and also you can also join here so that you have time to talk, and you can also discuss some questions if we are discussing. So do you have anything to say before we start our opening prayer? Do you have anything to say?
Not really, Sema Kim Nu. We're glad to
Okay.
meet again you here this evening.
Okay.
We are very glad and to see you and to hear you and to discuss with you about our English and in this program, or everyone who participated in this program, and those who are watching online. We are really glad to meet you again this evening. Yep. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Santiago, for greeting us. So as we are going to start our program, so I would like to start a prayer. So okay, so I want to read a passage from the Bible. So Isaiah chapter 54, verse 10. So let us read the text, the biblical text. So the mountains may shift and the hills may be shaken, but my faithful love won't shift from you, and my covenant of peace won't be shaken, says the Lord, the one who pities you. So I want you to read this one by on your own words in your mind. Read it by yourself. So this text will speak to you as God will be speaking to you through this text. So you can also meditate through this text. So here we can see the love of God is really powerful. The love of God is really enough for all of us. So in life, we may find difficulties, and also there will be times that we are really fearful. We are really afraid of the situation to face, but there will be, but God will always be there to help us, to bring us to bring us for the best of the time. So God is still guiding us, even though we have many difficulties in life. The love of God is always enough. So you can see the love of God is really powerful. So I want you to meditate the passage. You may not understand the whole text, because there is a context in the Bible, but from this text there might be some words that are speaking to you. So it is already enough, and it's already you can already relate the text. So I want to read this text again. I want to read this one because here also we can see the love of God. So, but you, my Lord, are a God of compassion and mercy. You are very patient and full of faithful love. Psalm chapter 86, verse 15. But you, my Lord, are a God of compassion and mercy. You are very patient and full of faithful love. Psalm chapter 86, verse 15. So I want to encourage you to read it on your own way, in your words, in your own, in your mind. So I want you to meditate through this text. So God will be speaking to you as you read this text, and God is really touching your heart through the text. So I want you to listen a song. So we will open it from the can you see the song? Can you see the video clip?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you.
I come before your throne of grace. I find rest in your presence and fullness of joy. In worship and wonder I behold your face, singing what a faithful God am I. What a faithful God am I. You are. What a faithful God. What a faithful God am I. You are faithful in every way. Lord, I come before your throne. Lord, I come before your throne of grace. I find rest in your presence and fullness of joy. In worship and wonder I behold your face, singing what a faithful God am I. Oh, what a faithful God am I. What sovereign, granting peace from heaven. Let me comfort those who suffer with the comfort you have given. And I will tell of your great love for as long as I live. Singing, what a faithful God have I. Oh, what a faithful
God have I.
What a faithful, faithful through the night. What a faithful God
Have I.
you are,
Faithful in every way.
oh what a faithful
God have I.
what a faithful, what a faithful God have I. You're faithful in every way. Faithful God, faithful God, you are faithful.
So I believe everyone received something from the prayer or the biblical text, the Bible text. So you can also share something that you receive from God, the love of God. So um, here, some of you may share your blessings or the experience of God that you have in this life. So you may share one or two. So let me ask you some of you if you are if you want to share your blessings. So you are welcome to share.
May I?
Sure, please.
Okay. All the countless blessing I received from God, I'd like to express one thing today. Okay, the first thing is that I'm glad God has given me ability, the knowledge of English, so that I can share the little knowledge I have with my people and people who are interested in this Zoom meeting. And I believe this is a really great gift and blessing from God. And also, the blessing from God I receive is that I have the love of the people around me, including every one of you here, and who cares, and who collaborate, who love, who has compassion. So I have very good people around me. So that's the blessing among the countless blessings. So I can express this too. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much, Santiang. I'm really happy to hear from you that you are also sharing your blessings to us. So it's really enough. It's really we also learn from you. Okay. So is there anyone who wanna share your blessings today? So you are welcome to share. So you can also just share like in a short way. You don't need to explain all the things. You can just share like the love of your family, or just share something which is very simple. It depends on you. So everybody is welcome to join or to share. So everybody can also be encouraged by our words.
May I share?
Yeah, sure.
Well, as we sing a song just now, the love of God, the faithfulness of God,
Yes.
and the care of God, especially for me, for my family. Thank you.
Okay, it's great. Yeah, family is really important in life, and also we can see, the love of God through our family, through our friends. That's right. you know and sometimes we forget the love of our friends, the love of our family. We just forget to respect, or we just forget to, um, because sometimes we receive so much, then we don't really appreciate the love. But it is time that time that to appreciate again, that um, God's love is really sufficient. And it is also, it is the time again to remember. Okay, thank you very much. Is there anyone who want to share your blessings or your experience? It may also encourage other people. If you share it, it will be more fruitful for all of us.
Okay, can I
May I
share?
say?
Yeah, sure. Okay, who is first? Okay, Siamung.
You do first.
Okay.
God give me a chance to attend this kind of training. So God give me a healthy life. This is the first one. The second one is God give me the ability to my work regularly. This is the second one. The third one
Okay.
is God give me my family. That's all about my three kinds of blessing given from God. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much for your sharings. I think everybody also, have those blessings, with you. And yeah, it's really important, right? We have this kind of training. It's given those we are facing COVID-19. We still have this kind of training because of the good people, like here teachers, and also Suan Tuang, because of his Zomi broadcasting channel. Well, because of all these things, we are able to meet here, and also we have time to share our knowledge. It's also, you also share your knowledge, your experiences, so we learn something new from you. At the same time, some of the teachers share their knowledge, freely. So this is also really a blessing, and it's really important. It's really beneficial for all of us. Okay, thank you. So, Sir Joseph Kam, this is your turn now.
Okay, thank you for the time. It's a bit noisy here, but let me try. Okay, it's about my life and my career, my experience, especially my career. In my childhood, I wanted to become a soldier. I wanted to fight against the enemies. Therefore, I try my best to get the privilege to attend the Defense Service Academy of the government of Myanmar.
Yeah.
In Pyongyang, and then I discipline myself and work hard to get the athletic body, to get fit. But when I finished my grade 10, uh, my dream to become a soldier has, how to say, gradually changed because I came to know and feel more about the great love of God and the salvation of Jesus Christ. So I become thinking that nothing is more sacred than serving and participating in God's ministry. For that reason, I changed my dream, my vision from becoming a military soldier into becoming a pastor, a soldier of God. Now my dream comes true. That's my blessing. That's my greatest blessing. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for your sharing. It's really choosing, what we love in life. It's really important, and it is, it's really a great blessing because you were able to choose, the vocation that you love, the dream that you want to do in life. So you found it in a very earliest way. So I'm really glad for that, and now you attain what you wanted in your life. So congratulations for that, Sir Joseph Pham.
Thank you.
So Gopal is ready to share something.
Yes,
Please.
I'm very grateful that I have to tell about God blessing. Right. First of
Yeah.
all, God had granted me two daughters, very beautiful daughter. This is the greatest blessings. Even in the Bible, also Psalm 139. That is the greatest gift from God. Number one. Number two is every night God gave me a very good sleep. So I can sleep very well like last night. That is a great blessing. And number three is for though like the pandemic is overwhelming, but the food, the waters and everything God provided us every day. That is the greatest three blessings among so many. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much for sharing us. And it is also for us to remind ourselves again, to appreciate what we have in our daily life. Like it is a simple thing like water, electricity. We always think that it is, the usual blessing we have, and we forget that, it is no need to thank for that. Like sometimes we think that way, but it's still very important. Like the little thing that we thank, that is really important. You mentioned it right now. So it is also for all of us to remember again the small thing that we receive. Sometimes we tend to ignore it. So it is also to remind us again. So is there anyone who want to share something more? Okay. So if there is none, so we just continue some of our, I still have some prayer to conclude the. So thank you very much for all your sharing. So it's really, so thank you very much for all of your sharings, which are very good. And it's really, there are also so many difficulties that in life that we have faced, but God is still with us, and the blessing of God is really sufficient. And it is to remember all these things, you know in a new way. So I want to invite everyone to read this, the biblical text for our concluding the prayer for this time. So let us read together. Okay. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your
Hallowed be your
name.
name, your
Your
kingdom
kingdom
come,
come, your will be
your will be
done
done on
on
earth
earth as
as
it
it
is
is in
in
heaven.
heaven.
Give us
Give
this
us this
day
day our
Give us
daily
this
our daily
day
bread,
bread,
our
and
daily
forgive
and
us
bread,
forgive
our
us our
and
debts
forgive
debt,
us our
as
debt,
we
as we
also have
also have
as we
forgiven
forgiven
our
also
our
debtors.
debtors.
have
And
And
do
do not
not
bring
forgiven
us
bring
into the
us
our
time
to
of
the
true,
time
trial,
of trial, but
and do not
but
bring us to
rescue
the time of
rescue
us
trial,
us from
from
the
the evil
evil
one.
but
one.
rescue us from evil.
Amen. So thank you very much, and we also dedicate all our. We still have uh, some wishes that we have from to God. So we also put all our difficulties or our hopes to God for the daily needs that we have. So everything we put to God for all our prayers. We pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. So may God bless you always. So now we finish our opening prayer for today. So now I would like to invite Sia Son Tiang to give the lessons for all of us. So we have. I also want to say something that all the English lessons we also prepare. We also consider for beginner to advanced. So I want you to all of you to participate in the all the lessons that have been that are being given to you. So please please participate and collaborate with us. So Sia Santiang, this is your time now, so you can give the lessons now.
Thank you so much, Sema, Monica, for giving me the time, and everyone around, in this Zoom and online, those who are watching. First of all, I'd like to greet you. Just uh, one word, okay? Can you just please reply me in one word, okay? Not very long. So Joseph, come. How are you this evening?
Yes, I'm good.
Thank you. Pao Miet Kai, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Great. Siama Don Lian, how are you this evening? Siama Don Lian is mute.
Yeah, the mic is mute.
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you. Siamung, how are you
Very
this evening?
well, thank you.
Thank you. Gopal, how are you this evening?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Usan Tuang, how are you doing this evening?
I'm fine.
Thank you. Jia Sang Pi, how are you this evening?
Yes, thank you. I'm doing great. And you?
Thank you very much. I'm very well, thank you. Siama
Yeah, I
Monica,
hope.
how are you?
I'm quite good. I'm quite good.
Thank you. Ching Pi, how are you this evening?
Feeling good.
Thank you. Oh, what about Nay Nien Tay? How are you this evening?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mang Tang, how are you this evening?
Fine.
Thank you. Mangel, how are you this evening? Mangel. Okay. KL Mangpu, how are you this evening? Mangel, how are you this evening?
I'm fine.
Thank you very much. Okay. I just greet you. If you notice here, the greeting is the same, right? I just greet you. How are you this evening? How are you doing this evening? And your replies are different, right? Some say I'm fine. I'm very well, thank you. I'm great. It's great. How are you? So when we greet people also, we can change, okay? I'm great. So far, so good. I'm really fine. Thank you. I'm okay. Just so, okay? So this kind of expression, if we learn different expression, then, when you speak in English, you are not bored. You don't feel it's boring, okay? That's why the more you learn, the more you enjoy expression, like this simple expression. Okay, today my lesson would be on speaking and listening, and I hope everyone can participate. The topic is about successful and famous people. successful and famous people. So you can think now, what is success? What is fame? Famous, okay? What is fame? When you think about success or fame, the noun is fame, right? So from there, famous. So fame, maybe something come to your mind, right? Something come to your mind for every one of us. Maybe the meaning of success will be different from every one of us. But yeah, you're thinking, okay? We'll talk about that later. So let me share my screen. Okay, first of all, let's see. Who is a successful person you know? Who is a successful person you know? In what ways are they successful? I mean the person, he or she. In what way successful? Let me just ask one person. Gopal, who is a successful person you know? And in what way is that person successful?
I guess Elon Musk is as far as I know, he is exploring SpaceX and he's producing Tesla company. Maybe
Great.
so many more.
Yeah, great. Thank you very much. So it's more like business success, right? Business success. Elon Musk, at the moment, he is booming. His company is booming, right? So supposed to be the richest person in the world. Okay, success. We all want. Everyone wants. Everyone is striving for. What does success mean to you? For many of us, it may be different. For some, being rich is success. Being famous is success. Or educated. Or well remembered for something. Or something very powerful. I have the power in the country, I have the power in the world. I have the power to influence other people. Self-control. I can control myself. I know myself. I understand myself, etc. Okay? Success can mean different things to different people. So, if you want to be successful, what do you think are necessary? Let's say, what does it take to be successful? What qualities do we need to be successful? Because someone cannot be successful just by luck alone. Success takes something. So I put here something. Education, maybe degree, bachelor, master, PhD. What about luck? Maybe involved. Money, a lot of money. Integrity. What about intelligence? Optimism, communication skills, charisma, motivation, self-discipline, hard work, perseverance, risk-taking, talent, good look, patience. Among the many, I choose some of them here. Okay. So if you look at here, anything you don't really understand or anything you're not very clear or sure about, can you ask?
How about charisma?
Charisma, okay, charisma is actually quite a difficult explanation, but charisma is something, an influential power. It is difficult to see. We cannot really express someone who has a charisma, what talents or what skills or what qualities do they have. But they have something, that is unseen, we cannot see, but they have this power, influence people, they attract people, people trust them, people want them, people like them. That kind of qualities, let's say. Many things combined, there's charisma. So the people who have, we call them charismatic. Charismatic. We can use in also in Christian world, okay? Religious term, we can use them. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit later. I have some definition about that. Is there any other?
How about optimism?
Yes.
Optimism is some, you know, whenever something happens, you see from the good side. You are positive. Okay, you are positive. Optimism. If you're optimistic, we call it someone who has this. We call optimistic person.
Jin.
I know, for
Thank
example,
you.
I believe Myanmar will be better in the future. We will have a better country in the future. We will be richer. We'll have peace. I am optimist. I'm optimistic. The opposite can be pessimism.
Thank you.
Welcome, Siamong. Anyone else?
Yes. I want to know integrity. Is it? I
Integrity.
know. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
integrity is tamadi.
Thank you.
No, tamadi. Tissa tamadi. No, in Burmese, I think it's quite clear, but it is difficult to explain also integrity. Tamadi. That means you are honest, you are trustworthy, you are reliable. This include, I think, all the positive qualities in life. Integrity. Tissa tamadi shida. No. Okay, I think. Okay, let's look at here. A charismatic person has a strong personal quality that makes other people like them or be attracted to them. People say that, example, Obama has a charismatic speech. He is charismatic because when he speaks, it is really attractive. It is interesting to listen to. People like him when he speaks. A charismatic person, influential. Okay. Another one can integrity, the quality of always behaving according to the moral principles that you believe in. You hold the moral principles. What is right? Okay, you follow that one. And then people respect you and trust you because you are trustworthy. You have this integrity. In the listening, okay, we are going to hear one word called household name. Household name. Household actually is mitasu. Mitasu ne saido. Example, Eng Tong Su Sayin, we call it household registration. Mitasu ne saido. Household name in this case, every house know. Mitasu alung tide, lurai tide. That means very famous. For example, Aung San Suu Kyi is a household name. Everyone knows. Okay, we'll hear this one. We have another one called slogan. Or slogan is more like business term. A short and striking or memorable phrase used in advertising. Okay, when people advertise, there's a slogan. A short phrase, but people remember them to advertise their products or their service. Slogan. Songpok, no? Okay, do you know these people? Michelle Polisu, Jeff Bezos, Meg Whiteman, Larry Page, and Sergey Brin. Do you know these people?
Yeah, Google.
Larry Page and Sergey Brin. Okay, let's see here. They are all something to do with internet. Okay, internet. So we have internet, eBay, Google, Travelocity, Amazon. These people belong to each company. eBay, online shopping, right? Google, search engine. Travelocity is travel agency. Amazon is also online shopping, right? So who belong to who? Which company? We can see that Google, these two, right? And then eBay,
Jeff Bezos, number 2.
Jeff Bezos. Is it Amazon or eBay? I think it's Amazon. Is it right? Okay. What about Michelle Polisu? Travelocity, maybe eBay, Meg Whitman. Okay. So if I'm wrong, maybe we'll hear later. No problem. Okay. So these people are famous people, especially in the feel of the internet, okay, using internet. Now, I'll play the audio, so please listen one time.
Part A. Listen. You will hear about 5 people who achieved business success with the internet. Match them to their companies.
Sorry, can you hear that?
Yes, we can.
You can? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Just a moment. For me, it's not very clear. From my side, it's not very clear. Just a moment. Let me do it.
Page 24. Lesson 6A. Success. Activity 2. Part A. Listen. You will hear about 5 people who achieved business success with the internet.
Okay.
Page 24. Lesson 6A. Success. Activity 2. Part A. Listen. You will hear about 5 people who achieved business success with the internet. Match them to their companies.
What makes people successful in business? Today, we're looking at 3 men and 2 women who have become household names thanks to the internet. James Kincaid and Polly Zomi.
We don't hear it now. Sepiang, we don't hear it. Sepiang, we cannot hear it.
Wide, even when she's on vacation.
James, tell us about Jeff Bezos, the guy who founded Amazon.com.
Okay. Well, Jeff Bezos was born in 1964. He was interested in technology and computers from an early age. He had a very successful career in New York, but then he decided to quit his job and move to Seattle in 1994. He said, "I'm going to go do this crazy thing. I'm going to start this company selling books online." Amazon.com launched in 1995, but the company didn't make a profit for 7 years. Now Amazon sells all kinds of products online, including DVDs, furniture, and food to 55 million customers, and he's worth over $4 billion.
What's his secret?
Well, Jeff still runs the company, and he says work hard, have fun, make history.
Polly, your next person is not so well known, but her company is, right?
That's right. Everyone knows eBay, but CEO Meg Whitman is not so well known. She was born in 1956 in New York. She was very successful managing many different companies. When she joined eBay, it had only 30 employees in the US. She became president and CEO in 1998. Now, eBay has over 11,000 employees worldwide, and she's worth around $1.5 billion.
What's her secret?
She believes in listening to customer feedback. The company is very focused on its customers. eBay's slogan is, buy it, sell it, love it.
Okay, James, back to you. Tell us about those Google guys.
Right. Well, Larry Page and Sergey Brin were both born in 1973. Larry in Michigan and Sergey in Russia. Sergey moved to the U.S. when he was 5. They met at Stanford University in 1996 and started developing an internet search engine. They launched Google in 1998. The name Google comes from the number Google, spelled Googol, which is 1 followed by 100 zeros. And as everyone knows, Google quickly became the world's favorite search engine. Google now has 8,000 employees worldwide.
What's their secret?
New products. Google engineers spend 20% of their time on projects that interest them, which is how Google's new products are developed. Larry is Google's president of products, and Sergey is president of technology. They are each worth around $16 billion.
Hello, can you hear that?
Yes,
Yes,
I
we
can.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, my line is not very strong, so for me it's very low, actually very low. But if you can hear it, that's okay. Yeah, you can see these 4 people.
Page 24. Activity 2.
Okay, now look at here.
Part
You can see
B.
the word.
Listen again.
You
Complete
can
the
see the word
summaries.
here. Okay, just now we listened to this. Now let's practice listening. Can you? Okay, please listen, and can you write the answers? Okay, can you please write down the answer as we listen? Okay, just now, just a moment. Um,
Page 24. Activity 2. Part B. Listen again. Complete the summaries.
What makes people successful in business? Today, we're looking at 3 men and 2 women who have become household names thanks to the internet. James Kincaid and Polly Stevens are here to tell us more about them. Welcome, James and Polly.
Hello.
Hi.
So, who's your first successful person, Polly?
Michelle Peluso. She's the Chief Executive Officer of Travelocity. They sell flights, hotels, cruises, and other travel arrangements on the internet. She was born in 1971. In 2000, she launched a website in the United States called Site59.com, an online travel agency, following the model of the UK's lastminute.com. They specialized in selling weekend trips and last-minute vacations. Site59 was bought by Travelocity, a much bigger company, in 2002. Shortly after that, in 2003, Michelle became its president and CEO.
What's her secret?
Well, Michelle says that she wants all her customers to have great travel experiences, and customer service is her #1 priority. In fact, she responds personally to every email she receives from over 5,000 employees and customers worldwide, even when she's on vacation.
James, tell us about Jeff Bezos, the guy who founded Amazon.com.
Okay. Well, Jeff Bezos was born in 1964. He was interested in technology and computers from an early age. He had a very successful career in New York, but then he decided to quit his job and move to Seattle in 1994. He said, "I'm going to go do this crazy thing. I'm going to start this company selling books online." Amazon.com launched in 1995, but the company didn't make a profit for 7 years. Now Amazon sells all kinds of products online, including DVDs, furniture, and food to 55 million customers, and he's worth over $4 billion.
What's his secret?
Well, Jeff still runs the company, and he says work hard, have fun, make history.
Polly, your next person is not so well known.
Page 24. Activity 2. Part B. Listen again. Complete the summary.
Now Amazon sells all kinds of products online, including DVDs, furniture, and food to 55 million customers, and he's worth over $4 billion.
What's his secret?
Well, Jeff still runs the company, and he says work hard, have fun, make history.
Polly, your next person is not so well known, but her company is, right?
That's right. Everyone knows eBay, but CEO Meg Whitman is not so well known. She was born in 1956 in New York. She was very successful managing many different companies. When she joined eBay, it had only 30 employees in the US. She became president and CEO in 1998. Now, eBay has over 11,000 employees worldwide, and she's worth around $1.5 billion.
What's her secret?
She believes in listening to customer feedback. The company is very focused on its customers. eBay's slogan is, buy it, sell it, love it.
Okay, James, back to you. Tell us about those Google guys.
Right. Well, Larry Page and Sergey Brin were both born in 1973. Larry in Michigan and Sergey in Russia. Sergey moved to the U.S. when he was 5. They met at Stanford University in 1996 and started developing an internet search engine. They launched Google in 1998. The name Google comes from the number Google, spelled Googol, which is 1 followed by 100 zeros. And as everyone knows, Google quickly became the world's favorite search engine. Google now has 8,000 employees worldwide.
What's their secret?
New products. Google engineers spend 20% of their time on projects that interest them, which is how Google's new products are developed. Larry is Google's president of products, and Sergey is president of technology. They are each worth around $16 billion.
Okay. It might be a bit challenging for some of us, but I think we understand most of them. I will not go every detail. You may get some, you may not get some, right? But the idea is that we listen to these 4 famous people: CEO, president, founder, company founders or something like that. They are world famous people. So, keeping in mind these famous people, let's look at some that what we can do among the 4 people. Okay, we have listened to. Whose story is the most remarkable for you? Remarkable, famous, meaningful, impressive, right? Remarkable. So whose story is the most remarkable for you? And just now we learned about quality for success, right? Education, risk taking, perseverance, integrity, all those kind of things. Which one do you think contribute for each person's success? Okay, 2 questions here, right? Which one do you think is the most remarkable, the most interesting, the most important, for example? And what qualities contribute? What quality do they have to be successful like this? Okay, we have this one, right? We have here. So let me ask Siamung. Okay, Siamung, which one do you think is the most remarkable for you?
Yes, I think hardworking is the most important qualities from every people.
Also, you think hard working contribute to their success, right?
Yes.
Great, yeah, right. What about Gopal? Which one is, we have listened to 4 people, successful people. Which one is the most remarkable for you?
Perseverance.
Okay. Perseverance, right? Perseverance, okay. Right. What about Nudon Lian? Which one do you think is the most remarkable? Nudon Lian.
Self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Okay, right. So everyone will can, yeah, if you like to take picture, please take this. If you want to use it later, right? We're going to do some activity later. So if you want to take picture, please take it. And we are also going to talk about some successful people in our life, okay? You may want to use this thing. So what contribute? No, what contribute mean ဘယ်အရာကသူတို့ကိုအောင်မြင်တဲ့လူတယောက်ဖြစ်စေတာလဲပေါ့နော်သူတို့မှာဘာအရေးသွေးတွေဘာအရေးချင်းတွေရှိလဲ hard work လား perseverance လား talent လား patience လား integrity money luck okay like that okay let's move on
Page
do some activity
24. Page 20. Page 24.
now we'll see some famous people successful people in our life you know him who is he Jingpi who is he
Michael Jackson.
do you know him
Yes.
yes right okay what about Ninte who is he
Mother Teresa.
do you know her
Yes, I know.
yeah right you see Tan Mien U Lee Kuan Yew wow online sang okay right Bill Gates Pele Billy Graham they are all famous and successful people Michael Jackson in the field of music Mother Teresa religion Tan Mien U historian and writer do you know Tan Mien U the nephew of U Tan no U Tan now he's very famous he's a good speaker also Lee Kuan Yew the founder of Singapore the country Singapore online sang we all know that Bill Gates the richest person in the world used to be but now there are more people Pele do you know Pele the Brazilian legend football legend okay Pele Billy Graham a great preacher right great preacher God's man okay we know all these people famous people but the way they are successful is different okay now this is our activity okay think about famous person for each category category mean group no group for each group I put here local that mean in our country international maybe all over the world right example in music in our country who is successful what about international example maybe Lip Hugh international Shakira example okay so please look at this one and can you please choose fill in here music sports and business who are successful people and we are going to discuss these questions why did you choose the people in your list why are they famous what have they achieved what have they achieved okay what have they succeeded okay in what quality do you think contributed to their success patience hard work luck talent okay which of them would you like to meet and why so this will be our discussion okay I'll come back but now before that let's look at some of this maybe you can use later in your discussion who is your successful person in what fields music business religion education science okay politics what do you know about him or her before and after being successful what do you know about him you may think about let's say Jack Ma before he was an English teacher okay after that a billionaire the richest man in China so you can see here he was born in went to university or dropped out of university for example Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of university Bill Gates dropped out of university right they face a lot of failure not success never give up persistent စိတ်တမကြဘူးမရမကလုပ်တာရအောင်လုပ်တာ believe in himself or herself what does this person do for the world or for others what do they do for the world for others and they are successful peace equality human rights invented something useful or it is a role model he's a role model or philanthropist philanthropist is parahita no parahita လုပ်တဲ့လူတွေ philanthropist we call them what characters or qualities most inspire you okay this person right What characters or what quality most inspire you? Charisma or attitude to life, talents, or anything you have from before, right? We have just discussed. So you can use these things one in our discussion. Can you please choose now? Okay, take this one, these three categories, and can you choose local and international? And then we talk about the questions below. Okay, so let's say about 5 minutes for this, and then we talk about them. Will that be okay? Okay, please prepare yourself. Let's take a few minutes and then we talk about them. Okay, are we ready now?
Yes.
I'll put the discussion question in our chat box, and now yeah, let's do in breakout room. But I will keep one group here. Okay, I'll keep one group here because we are on live, and I think the people who are watching will want. So one group will be here, but the other group will go into breakout room, and let's talk about them. Okay? Yeah, you can join now. Please join your group. Sia Sangpi, Siama Monching and Uson Tuang, we can discuss here. We are
Yes.
here. Anyway, I'm gonna visit the other room first to.
Okay. What is coming? Already
Oh,
coming. So
hello, Sia Sangpi. What are the instructions?
about businessman, sportman,
Oh.
and
Oh.
next one, singer in Myanmar and international.
So.
For example, Pili is at international level, and in our country, who is the popular and so.
So we are discussing about singer.
Yeah. Who is the most popular in Myanmar singer and international singer?
In the international. So, do you have anyone favorite? Just one.
I think Ziading is the one of the most popular in Myanmar singer. Is that right?
Excuse me, I didn't really hear the name.
Ziading is one of the most popular in our country. So
yeah,
Ziading is our one of the most popular in our country, and we explain about Ziading.
Yeah.
Why she is the most popular and so on. So explain about her.
Her voice is really powerful.
Yes.
And she is recognized by especially by her voice.
Every people like.
Yeah. So for the international level, yeah.
International, yes. She's international level, and she's also good in education. Very.
Yeah, she's a doctor.
Yeah, doctor. So the next one.
So, for me in the international level, do you know Taylor Swift? She's.
Yes. I know.
Yeah. She's really she's really a Brazilian singer and have achieved many awards.
Yeah.
And I guess since she became popular, she never fail. Some singers have their popular time, but their popularity fall down after they haven't released next songs. So, but for Taylor Swift, she's always been creating new songs without leaving behind. So she's my favorite one. And also Rihanna. Do you know Rihanna?
I know.
Yeah, she's the American African, I guess, American African one, and her voice is also extremely powerful. I just like her voice, and she's also and her income is also high.
Yes.
Other than any other singers.
Different of other singers, and so another example. We discussed another example about sports in Myanmar and sport international level. Before session yang show Pili, one of the most popular, the best player in the world before 2000, maybe 2001 and 2 and so on. Pili is maybe Brazil. He is Brazilian.
She's a soccer player from the Brazilian
the best player
team.
in the world. So international level is Pele. So our country, who is the best player in our country in soccer?
Jodu. I don't know.
No.
Not Jodu.
Tan Tuong. Manglai one.
Yeah.
Manglai one is very, yes, the best player.
I guess he's a goalkeeper.
No, 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 no. Goalkeeper.
Sorry. Then,
Forward man.
there's one goalkeeper, right? And he's quite handsome.
Son Piang explain. Okay, finish. Very
It's
quick.
too fast.
Too fast.
Very quick. Oh, I thought
No
we might
problem,
spend a
no
lot of time.
problem.
So yeah, so just close the room because we have other program, more interesting program. So I think okay. Some are still there. Okay,
Oh.
some are still going on. Anyway, they're coming. Yep, they're coming now.
Only one session has finished now.
Okay, everyone is back here. So I hope you listen something and then you get some information about these successful and famous people, and also from your from your point of view, the ones you have chosen. I think you talk about that. You may not finish it because we are short of time. Okay, we're short of time a little bit. We still have two more programs, more discussion, and then Xiasangpi is going to present also conditional sentences, conditional clauses. So I just close it quickly. Yeah. Thank you very much for your participation. I hope you learned something from this lesson. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay. So thank you so much for everyone, and also I really thank to Sason Tiang for his leading to this group. So now I will give. If you still have some questions later on after the two presenters, we can also continue some questions. So now I want to invite Siama Muanting and Joseph Kam to discuss the presentation, to lead the presentations that they have prepared. So the presentation is quite interesting, so everybody can discuss it. Okay, so let us welcome the two of them.
Okay. Thank you for the time, Siamakinu. Greeting again. We are Sir Joseph Kam and Muanting. So for tonight, unlike the previous week, we have planned to have a discussion. The topic is more like a philosophical and religious topic, not like a general one. Like my favorite one it's more like a philosophical and religious topic. It's money is the second god. I guess almost everyone heard of that saying, as money as the second god. So we choose that topic so that on one hand, everyone ranging from kids, adult to senior older people can present their own idea about money freely, and on the other hand, to practice English based on a particular topic like money as the second god. So before we go to the discussion, I just like to repeat that the main reason behind this discussion only meant for conversational practice. So it's not like we're going to teach you something about religion or give something input, but we are just going to have a discussion and we are going to practice the language. So what about we start the question with how many of you believe that money is the second god? I will put in the Zoom chat box. How many of you believe that Money is the second God. Okay, it's in the chat box. So before we answer to that question, I hopefully everyone know Martin Luther King, right? I hope everyone here know Martin Luther King, who is the great Protestant reformer. He once said that what you care about the most is your God. You know, it's not like he doesn't mean the real God, real living God. He doesn't mean the real living God, but but it's obvious that he means the most important thing. Here, God means the most important thing. So money is the second God. So here means money. Money as is money the second most important thing in life. So I want to know that um, I I want to ask some of the group members. For example, Joseph. For that question, how would you answer? How many of you believe that money is the second God? Do you believe money is the second God?
Yes, I agree with that sentence, that saying. But as you said, that it doesn't mean that it is the God we worship. It just expresses the importance of money. That's why I think it's not wrong.
Yeah. You're right. So definition, second God here means second most important thing in life. So we don't need to be sensitive about the use of God on this. So I want to ask the question to one of you. Sarah Gopal, can you please contribute a little bit about your opinion on how many do you believe that money is the second God or not?
Thank you for giving me the time, but I'm not Sia. Okay, I'm just a layman, lay person. Okay, I partly agree, but not 100%. Yeah, because without money is right now it's very hard to survive in our life every day. Even a small thing you need, just like a pen, you need to use money. So that's why from the small things to like our dress and even for our house, the big things, we need to use money. So I partly agree. Thank you.
Thank you, Xia Gopal. But I want to know, you partly agree because money is essential and money is we can live without money. So you partly agree. So what's the part you don't agree? Why you don't agree 100%? So what is your reason?
Because of the currency before we use money, they used to use like salt in the Bible time also. They use salt to buy things and for earning for daily wages. And for me, I want to work in like countryside. I want to plant myself, like growing plants and vegetable, so that I will not use a lot of money. That is my partly agree.
Oh, yeah,
I will
you're
use
right.
natural.
You're right, yeah. I appreciate your opinion and your answer. Thank you. So I just want to ask that same question to Xia Nangkenmo. Could you please contribute a little bit?
Yes, thank you, Siama Manjing. I do not agree 100%.
Mhm.
Money is money is the second God. I
Mm.
think it depends on the place we live. For
Yeah.
example, in our childhood, we live in a little village in Chin State, and we did not need any money. We can get much of food from our farm,
Yeah.
and we got meat from our chicken and our pig and something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think it depends on the place we need. Money is, and I do not agree. Money is the second God. Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree. Healthy is the second God. Thank you, Sama Manji.
Like, thank you, Sia. I I couldn't agree more that because to believe on money is the second God. It depends on many things, like Sia mentioned. Depends on the context, depend on the region we are living, and also it also depends on where also depends on where we are right now. You know, the situation. You know, uh, um, for a student, uh, money isn't that important because he or she may be having the supportive parents, so he doesn't need to worship money as as a second god, and also but for some person like um, who are leaning on who have many family members. I think that you know, for them the situation may be different. So um, for that question, I agree with every possible answer. So I will just move to I will just give the floor to Sia Joseph for 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 the next question. He might be prepared.
Okay, thank you so much for the time. So I also would like to ask some one question first. Let us think about first this. Do you think money can have a negative effect on people? Do you think money can have a negative effect on people? Okay. Let me ask first to Son Piang. How do you think? Do you think that money have some effects on people, negative effect on people?
I would say definitely, definitely. Having a lot of money. If you think about the how to call the fall, what do you call the fall, the failure of many people is because of money, because of having too much money. Let's say a child is given, a lot of money. A child is given, let's say a child, I mean like 10 year, 12 year, 14 year, 15 year. If they're given a lot of money, unlimited money, they will do a lot of things. As a nature, human nature, they like to try everything. They like to have everything. So because they can do with the money, that will lead them. Most of them, that will lead them to, the how to call the bad future. They will try drug. They will try something that is maybe not really valuable in their future to build up their future. Let's say they will buy clothing, the most expensive things, and yeah, many things, right? They'll try that. But let's say in the future, if they don't have this thing anymore, the money is gone, but the character remains. The character is not changed. They cannot change that character. That's why these people cannot handle with the situation. and they become bad people. They give up in life. They commit suicide, or they will commit murder, killing other people, or they'll find ways they can get money. Whatever it takes, they'll do that one. So I think most of the time, right? Money leads to, lots of money leads to this negative effect in, especially in young people's life. I would not say everybody, but I think mostly this lead to young people's, failure in the future.
Thank you, Sapiang. Thanks for your sharing. It's very insightful.
You're welcome.
Yes. Sama Dolian, could you share us about that? About, do you think money can have a negative effect on people?
I don't think so.
Why? could you explain us?
Money, we can do many things. If I have a lot of money, I pray less, I do more. I pray less, I do more. For me, it's almost my second God. Money become my second God, almost, I believe. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, sure, we have a different perspective on money. Okay, is there anyone to share your opinion about this question? Does anyone want to share more? Okay. If there's none, okay, let me tell something about the importance of money. Yes, money is not everything, but without saving money, we have to do everything for money, because money is not, yeah, sure, money is not everything, but it's almost everything. We have to always remember that money is not everything in life, but make sure, yeah, here is a saying that, as someone says, but I forget his name. Always remember, money is not everything in life, but make sure you earn sufficient money before you think of such nonsense. But make sure you earn sufficient money before you think of such nonsense. So money is not everything, but it's something very important. Beyond the basic needs, money helps us achieve our life's goals and supports, the things we care about more deeply, and the most deeply, like family, education, healthcare, charity, even the adventure and fun. It gives our basic needs, I think. Okay, now I would like to give our time again to Miss Wanjing to take the time, and then I will, after her, I will conclude our session.
Oh, thank you. So, here what we're gonna talk is about, there is a saying, money is a good servant but a poor master. So I like to discuss on that thing. Money is a good servant but a poor master. So how do you all think money is a good servant or a poor master? So depending on that, sorry. I like to ask sis nin te maybe you're the new friend. Yeah.
Yes.
I like to know your opinion. Can you please share?
Oh.
Yeah. I
Yes.
will send my question
Okay.
here. Money is a good servant, but a poor master.
Yes. Money is very important to our life, and if we use the money the wrong way, and I think I just um, understanding this language just simple. It's like this. If we use the money uh, by
You
if
mean
we use
oh, you mean
okay.
if we use money in a good way, it's
Yes, yes.
it will be our it will be a good
uh,
servant, but in a
yes,
wrong way, so it can be a poor master.
yes, exactly. Thank you.
Okay.
Finish.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. So before we asked to actually money is a material. No. Money is a necessity in order to survive in today's world. Um, do you agree? Do you all agree that money is a necessity in order to survive in today's world? Sema Kimnu, do you agree it's a necessity in order to survive in today's world?
Yeah, I agree with that because yeah, without money we can do nothing. So most of the time, especially if we live in the city, without money, where can we get that rice? Nobody will give. So I think it's still really important. We still have to earn it. It's really quite we need it very much. So it's really necessity. Yeah, it's still we really need it.
Yeah. It means without money, we are nothing. You know, maybe people don't want to recognize money as the second god, but without money, we are nothing in today's world. So, and everyone gives respect to people with people who has lots of money. You know, even if even if he or she is not properly educated or even a willing one, if he or she has money, everyone like to give a respect. That's a fact we can't deny. And and even and also there is an argument I found on the internet. Even when God takes time to fulfill our wishes, even when God time to fulfill our wishes, money can instantly fulfill our wishes. It's like money can give us instant gratification, but not the guarantee the true happiness. So what do you think on that argument? Even when God takes time to fulfill our needs, money can give us instant happiness, can fulfill our instant needs. So, Bomikai, brother, do you have ideas on that argument?
What?
I will repeat. Even when God takes time to fulfill our wishes, money can instantly fulfill our wishes. So, how do you think on that? Comment. How you like to comment on that?
I don't think it's 100% right
Mm.
because some of the which are not about
Yeah.
not only good because some are about hard that you even doubter can even try.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
it's like there are many things that that can buy with money, right?
Yes.
Mm. Um, and also, um, money can gives the power to rule the world. You know, even in Myanmar, there are some crony, some people call crony, and we know they are not doing in a legal, sorry, they are not doing in a they are not doing their business in a good official legal way, but we still have to recognize them, you know. It's like crony. The term crony means villains. Sorry, not villains, but it doesn't sound very good, right? But we still need to give respect to them. So money gives the power who has it. So anything that that want to add by Siama Siama Dolia. So how do you think of the influence of money on people?
I'm working in the church, and I go church, and I church. So who get the president, get the secretary, who get the position treasury? Whom do you
I got it.
who got the place of president, secretary, vice president, the treasury? You know,
yeah.
Even though they are not born again, they will get the good place because of their money.
Yeah. I couldn't agree more. Money gives us power. Yeah.
They control the church, the whole church, they control because of their money.
I guess not even the church. If it is even if money affects on if the power of money affects on
community,
community, so it will be worse on other societies, like maybe maybe
even characters, they will get the good position because of their money.
Yeah. And I want to discuss about the role of money in sorry. I want to ask Sia Sonpia about money is a good servant and good servant, but a poor master. I like Sia Sonpia to discuss on that because my words are.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my connection is very poor, so sometimes I cannot hear properly. But I think the question is, money is a good master and a bad, sorry, a good, what is that? A good master
A good
and
servant and a bad master.
servant. A good servant and a bad master, right? Okay. It is sad but true. It is sad but true. You know, money can do a lot of things in our life. You can see U.S. election. Many people say that money does a lot of things. You can see WHO, Chinese, they have money and they do a lot of things. And people thought, majority thought it is wrong. But because they have money, that does the work, right? That's why I think, yeah, money is very, very important. But as our discussion goes, um, it is a good servant if we use in the right way, if we use in the way that benefit people, that
Yeah.
benefits people who are supposed to get that. That is a very good servant. But if you use them in the wrong way, as we have mentioned, right, this is a bad master. Yeah, that's right. A lot of people, I would just, put in what you have discussed before. Like Monting has also mentioned about, let's say in Myanmar, we all experience how money has affect our life, our daily life in a bad way. These rich people, especially the crony,
Yeah.
they are influencing our daily life, right? Even our governance systems, and even, all all of our life, we can say, in Myanmar in a bad, because they have so much money and they don't want to give up. Okay, let's say if we in a good way, this will this will help our country. This will develop our intellectual ability. This
Yeah.
will develop peace, but we all experience they are not used in the right way. That's why I think the influence of money is great,
Mm.
and we can say it's very important, but use it in the right way. Once I read a thing like, some people said, right, the money itself is not important. The money itself, but what it can do is very important.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, some people say that, oh, money cannot give money, and then keep it at home, cannot give you happiness. But okay, experience great things, that is because of money. So the effect that can money can give us is great. So
Mm.
how we spend is very important. But yeah, I would say that it is true, really true. Is a
Mm.
very good servant, but can be a very bad master. It
Mm.
can it can even destroy um, our nation. It can destroy even our human race.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from me. One
Yeah.
thing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Setyang. I 100% agree with you. Money is just a paper, but can control today's world. Um, and and as everyone is saying, money is not everything, but everything needs, but almost everything needs money. So I guess everyone we need to accept that money as the second god. So I like to give floor to Xia Sangpi on the discussion topic, money as the second god. You can discuss in any.
Okay, can you hear me? Thank you so much.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. One of the main ways God provide us is through money, and then we have to take care of it. This is like stewardship.
Yeah, stewardship.
Yeah. So we can call stewardship. So God want us to be faithful in maintaining His blessing.
Mm.
So His blessing is, from Him. So we must know how to use it. So yeah, and when we say second God, so God is, you know, this a unique one, and then I think no other, yeah, comparable.
Yeah, yeah.
So if it is not wrong, but if it is not appropriate to say money is second
Um,
God, For
Okay.
example, yeah, you are, for example, you are second sangpi. You know, second sangpi means I'm a person. It's okay.
Yes.
Yeah, in that way. But second God means you are so much, you know, so much keeping it very high. So in the level of God, we just keep it money. Of course, we heard that before. We heard about money is important, and then it can control many things. So one thing also, when the money speaks, the truth is silent. So
Yeah,
sometimes, yeah.
it's the
So
reality.
yes, we should not let the money speak so much in our community. So
Okay.
yeah, according to me, when the money speak, you know, when the money speaks so much, so we lose the reality and we lose the standard sometimes. Yeah. So we have to take care of our blessing because God provide us through money, and then we have to be careful about it. So I think, thank you. That's all.
Okay. Okay, Xia Sangbi, you I got your point. You pointed in another different perspective. It's like money is created by humans, so it it can never be God, and we can and it's not very appropriate to name money as the second God. But on the other hand, uh, on the other hand, it is um, it is undeniable that uh, we that there are many roles of money and the influences. So in this discussion, actually, this discussion we are divided like I will take the materialistic a little bit materialistic role, and Sia Joseph will take the will point out from the religious finding, Bible teaching. So he will enter the conversation with his own conclusion, and before that, I like to ask here. There are there's people who haven't contributed yet, so I like to welcome Tuang Pi. Do you have any opinion, or do you have any disagreement on that topic? Welcome, Tuang Pi.
Sorry, I have no comment.
Oh, but
Sorry.
you know what we are discussing, right? Okay. So I like
I'm
to.
still learning.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
I okay. I know that well. What about Xiao Tuang? Do you
Instead
want
of,
to contribute?
I want to share instead of
Yeah.
Tuang Pi,
Sure.
because of
Okay.
Tuang Pi and my name is the same, so I help
Okay.
him. I want to help
Okay.
him today. I want to share about money is a good servant but bad master. So one of the people, everybody is a member of money, of money. So it is uh, every people want and need for health, body, and relax mind, and one wanted to entertainment and pressure and want to go to the picnic and going to shopping and so on. So every people needed satisfaction, and every people need good things and good car and good house and so on. So money is very important for us, and money is very important for us. And some people said that money is the second God. It is right. Sometimes it is right, and I accept sometimes. And now I want to share money about money. Money control some money control with the needs of our need in our life. Money is very important, but money we can understand about money. Money is very bad for us. So money is a good servant but a bad master.
So you partly agree, Santo. Okay.
Yeah, partly
Thank
agree.
You
yes.
so much. Okay. Now I like to welcome the new guest. Maybe his name is Zelpi. Can I request you to contribute? Do you like to contribute?
It's okay. I'm just listening.
Okay. Then no problems. What about Sia Nang Ken Mo? I guess he has some more things to discuss.
Yes, thank you for the time.
Yes.
Today, as you know, information and technology time period, money is one of the most important thing in our daily activities. Money can give temporary happiness, but not permanently happiness. This is one of money's good servant. But money is a poor master, especially for the students. Money can destroy their habits and their characters. Yes. According to my experience in our school age, my friend from much spoken money got friends are not success in their life.
I see.
So money can destroy students' life and character. And as you know, our Zomi traditional say or proverb, Sumunau sumpata omlo. Yeah, money has no brother and sister. So this means money can divide a brother or sister or our relationship, something like that. This is the reason for the poor master. Thank you.
Thank you, Xiaomeng, because it's because the reasons are very useful because they came from the experiences of the highly government official. So thank you so much again. And this time I like to give back my time to Xia Joseph for his conclusion, and he will he will take the time now. Thank you for the discussion, though it didn't reach to a heated one. Thank you.
Yeah, it has already quite enough, but yeah, I also would like to put some comment on the sentence or the saying, money is a good servant, but a poor master. It's a really good saying, but yeah, in my point of view, it's about it's saying about we have to use or we have to put money as our servant, not as our master. If the money influences us too much, if the money influences us as a master, will not be justice or will not be righteous anymore. That's why we should not put money as our master. We just put or use money as our servant. It's very important. Okay. Yeah, money helps to fulfill our basic needs. Money helps to create power and authority. And then money is an important sign of keeper. It's a sign of keeper. It's a sign of like Xie Sangpi said, it's stewardship. Our ability of stewardship. It shows us. It shows other people that our ability of stewardship. And then money arises our living standard. Money helps us to fulfill our desires and wants. Money helps us achieve our life's goal and supports. But in against of money, we can say that money makes the man greedy. Money makes the man greedy. Money cannot solve all our problems. Money takes away peace, justice, love, righteousness, and then money can buy us things only. Okay. Money can buy bed, not sleep. Money can buy clock, not time. Money can buy house, not home. Money can buy book, not knowledge. Money can buy position, not respect. Money can buy medicine, not health. Money can buy blood, but not life. And then on the other hand, money cannot buy manners, morals, and characters. It can't even buy patience, trust, integrity, and common sense. So the Bible also tells us, especially 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 10, for the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. Some people eager for money, they wander from the faith and pierces themselves with many griefs. So it means money is the root. The love of money is the roots of all kinds of evil. Yeah, I agree with that, because money is the greatest one of the greatest temptations for the people, especially for the religious worker like me. I have to be very careful about money. It shows that how to say, but it's not about against money. It's about using how we use the money. It's a dangerous thing to use the money to use religion as the cover up for the money. Okay, and then in Proverbs, in the Bible, Proverbs chapter 23, verse 4 to 6, do not weary yourself to gain wealth, cease from your consideration of it. Okay, our time is very limited, so I will conclude very fast. We have to know that I think not we have to know. In my point of view, I want to say that God is not against people becoming wealthy, but He is concerned with how people view money and wealth, and to be more specific, how we pursue it, how we make money, how we pursue it. That's very important. Yes, in my point of view, especially we the Chin, we the Zomi people, we still need to love more money. I feel we are still in a poor condition. We still need to love more and more money. But we have to be very careful that about the way we love money, because as we know, a saying that love is blind. We can be blind if we are not careful of how we love money. So we have to keep justice and righteousness in pursuing money or in making money. Okay, thank you. One thing, do you want to share the video clip? No, no more. I think we have one video clip.
Yeah, just 20 seconds. I think you better share.
No,
oh, okay, okay. I got co-host, so I will share. Just 20 seconds, and from Facebook. It's just about.
Wow. You can buy a bed, yeah, but not sleep. Yeah. With money, you can buy food.
Sorry, I will just full screen. Just 20 seconds for.
You can buy a house, yeah, but not a home. Yeah. With money, you can buy a clock, yeah, but not time. Wow. With money, wow, you can buy a bed, yeah, but not sleep. Yeah. With money, you can buy food, but not good health. With money, you can have insurance, but not safety. And this is the problem that we all have. There are things that you cannot buy with material wealth, with money.
Yes, that's all about it. Thank you for. Yeah.
All right. So you have done, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, the two of you who led the discussion. It's really nice to discuss, and also everybody participated. So I'm really happy. All the people contributed their opinions. So it is just about the opinions, you know. So we can share our opinions. So it's really that you share it, so I'm very happy. Of course, we have different point of views. So, and in terms of using money, we're just it is also important how to use it. We should not put money as our first priority. You know, we should put the money as the first, or it is the master. We should be very careful how to use the money, you know. So thank you very much. It's really insightful as well. So now I'll just call upon Sia Sangpi to discuss his topic. So let's give him a time to discuss.
Hello, hello. Okay, thank you for waiting for me. All right. Let me share screen. All right, here today I will not take time too much. So much of that. So my topic today is getting to know conditional sentences. So conditional sentences, conditional. Sometimes I need to speak in Burmese or maybe in Zomi language. So please allow me to do that. And then I want you to, we will not have just discussion time, but if you need the copy of my presentation, and you can ask me in any way, any means, some like you can text me or you can ask me through my Facebook. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, here are conditional sentences. In English, we have 4 conditional sentences, 4 kinds of conditional sentences. Conditional namli này na tua teng pen, khat na pen, zero conditional kichi na, conditional chi chang na, achi ni mate hi, achi ni ahun, ahun to kizui na mate hi gen te na mo khong mo, mo lam atak tak hi lo lam chi dan, mo khong tua dan hi le hi dan piang ding hi ven chi dan khong mate e kama hi le. Toran te pen conditional sentence kichi na, compound na zong kizang, grammar zong kizang hi chi toang gen no menge. Ina hitenga zero conditional ichi pen, bang huna kizang hiam chi le, bang hang zero kichi hiam chi le, to pen absolute, hi pen anya man mo, scientific hitale, amiera mane, mete man ton tung chi na mo gen te nai na, if you heat water, it boils. Tui na hua na le sâu điện mete, tui i hua na le isat saka le hi pen sâu điện hi chi nam na mo. To hi na if to when to tani pen kizang hom te ut zok zok. When you heat water, it boils. Or if you heat water, it boils. So here you can use either one. To hi na hi tanga example them khat en ni na. Sorry. Okay. If you heat ice, it melts. Heat ice isat sakale tui hi chi mete to pen amana kan mete to pen ki khel ngai lo ding amira mane. So when you put a rock in water, it sinks. Hi sunga swang iko ituma le mete hi pen asunga tum suk ding mo to pen scientific facts. Scientific facts kichite. So hitanga zero conditional pen bang chiki bol yam chile if I get a when zang ding to chang you heat water. Okay, so we can form if you heat water. This is if clause kichina action present simple kizang to chang if to comma a comma. We need a comma and then the result. If you result pen ya hitangang pai ding mo it boils. To pen zero conditional kichi. In hi zero conditional again te nai na lai na han cha ma le ong ding chi hong ma te. Ina mit thada te zong hi chi hong ai zong mo. Okay, so if you are lazy, you'll be poor, something like that, right? So you in speaking or in writing, we can use this zero conditional. So let's go to the next topic, the next point. Okay, here the second one is imperatives. So with the imperative, a main be no? If you are cold, put on a coat. Na kwada male, na puantong silsilin. Mete na puantong silsilin is pen, yeah, suggested action. He pen situation in he pen a chini. He pen a conditional to imperative zong kizate. Mo to. Here, if you feel sick, call a doctor. Call a doctor is the suggested action. If close pen situation a chini mo. A chini le suggested action. Hitanga omina hitanga how to form. For example, if you are cold, comma, put on a coat. Let's go to the next one. First conditional. So first conditional first conditional janga hitanga bangkichi layam jile future real. So future real. Anagama jero pinai chi shire. To te pen first conditional kichi. He first conditional jang if I save enough money to pen ken sum ka khola le mete aki chingza ka khol thea le I will go on a cruise. Yeah, hitanga cruise to pio boy sa thwat ding mo bang mo khat hi zo ding mo pai zo ding to hena hi pen future result hi pen 偏难去系的啊酷偏难去没得都来得个啊变态图看嘞买了嘛except not cut a result 点 cut 没得 future result 啊变态点 cut ตัวเป็นที่ตั้งกี่แกนเทอินะอีตั้งhow to form เบลูบางจีบอลดิ้งฮิมจีเล่บางจีจัดดิ้งบางจีform ดิ้งฮิมจีเล่ I won the lottery if I won ที่ดิ้งเนาะ if clause อีนะ if I won the lottery comma I will leave my job so I would leave ที่ตั้งเป็นหุดตั้งจงเดินจังแกนนิ่งนะคุดกิจังที่ดิ้งเนาะ I could leave my job so ชโนกี่นะการสร้างแม่กระเป๋าเล่การสร้างแม่กระเป๋าเล่กันน่าเสพเป็นเสพนอนโหลดดิ้งนู่นเสพดิ้งไม่ได้this is future result if I happen to be this so here if I won the lottery past simple สั่งดิ้งมั้งตัวที่นะที่ตั้งเป็นที่อตุงอมดานมาบางหลักยามจิล an unlikely or unreal action or event sorry I think I jump one I'm sorry yeah the first conditional I jump one sorry I skip let me come back if I save money enough money comma I'll go on cruise in a heap pen yeah present simple ตรงท่าเรအခုချိန်မှာဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်အခုချိန်မှာပြီးတော့ future events future result hitanga let's see the further examples if I go jogging I'll lose weight ไม่ได้ฮิตาลำก็เช่าจะnói lý chính khăn lâu để suy lý chính khăn cái bò là lẽ cái bông kiếm điên mà cái pen cái tháo lâu rồi điên okay if I get the job I'll buy a new suit job nó sẽ đăng khát cái ngã lẽ suit thắt khát lấy điên cái lấy điên hi chỉ nằm nằm á in a hit pen I will well like a pen moral verb te zong pai thei ding hi so if I get a job I'll buy a new suit in a hi in a bangen hiam chile future real khu che ma chno dari lo in dari hi ka se pa le hi ong piang kek ding mate hi ka nga ding a chu set gen nom na mo to ki zang hi ina itanga and like if it snows I'll go skiing ninja in chno ski to me bo no skiing to me to ran ina tu lai ta ka ong piang ale tu ama to apiang ina apiang thu ina future result khat ong piang te ding chinom na mo ina if I go to Africa we'll go on safari. I won't go outside if it rains. Hina hita comma is that not kiale if pen anong lama paiding ahiale comma kizang zat kul lo ma to azong take kul. Ina I won't go outside if it rains. I kiale if it rains comma I won't go outside. To I take so let's move to the number 4. Second conditional. His second conditional chang apen apyang thailong nyat mo choro mapshin ai na ya te khu ba no unreal condition hina hitenga an unlikely or unreal action or event they describe result is always very unlikely so hi pen apyang loading tu mo ati apyang sa huna zong piang lo ania gentenana if I won the lottery can lottery pau lo ka hi changa if I won a pau bang hileng I would leave my job can hi kana se pen no se ding hing chinom namo to hi na okay so if I won the lottery I will leave my job in to chang in hita further example if you wasn't so busy you would take a break hi pen boy lo ke le mate aman break time la nom ma ding event mate hi tol nom ma ding event chi nom na ma ate ka ma phik khere aya hi na ita out call her if I knew her number a number tailor wa hi changa to pen hun be sa a number taileng chi nom na ma tailengตัวนูเป็นซัมมาดิ่งเป็น call มาดิ่งเป็นจีนอมนาฮีตัวจ้างin na yeah if I move to Scotland I'll live in a cottage if I saw a ghost I would be terrified โดยมูฮิเลงมูโลมาเตมูอามูฮิเลงลาวมาดิ่งเป็นจีนอมนามะตัว conditionalมุโลวะฮีจังอ่ะไม่เตะมาพิดแค่เลยฮะแต่แกเราพิดแค่เลยชีตัวฮีนะไอ้ตาเดินจังจงฮิสามินจินอภิยังเทโลถูมั้ if I were a president จีของจงเดินจังไปจินะ so number 5 5 นะ the third conditional ก็จีนะอทุมนามะ so ที่เป็น unreal past situation หุ่นได้ซาจงเพียงโลตัวจังนะอันนี้เป็นที่เป็นจังเดนเป็นที่แหละ if closer ไปซาหุ่นนี้นะตัวจังนะอารมณ์ result บางอย่างจิเลตุนตุลายตาเพียงโลไม่ได้ไอ้จงตุนฮิตนี่เป็นไปซาหุ่นเพียงโลตัวมั่วไอ้เทโลตัวเงินแต่นั้นนะ if we had left earlier we would have caught the train ฮิตนี่เป็นอันนี้หุ่นไปซาหินะอปุสวกใบเดียวฮิเลหังเป็น mấy leng mấy thế mấy leng làm mà đình hi vang chỉ nôm na mo ina pusuak hak to chang lap zong lap lo chỉ nôm na hi mo okay to hi na pusuak hak si lap lo si ania pen pass ina to pen ania hun be sa hi hang ania piang lo tuak ngo asin pi lo tuak hi na to again no pale if we had left earlier we would have caught the train. Tôi cho anh hi nói á. If I had woken up on time, I would have done my hair. If you had been wearing a coat, you might have stayed warm. Hitanga might chỉ bên anh nói rằng xin bia sa mình là ya might chỉ bên possibly would have happened. Hi giống áp yang thấy thủ mất đấy. If I had studied harder, I could have been a doctor. Lại hàn chăm mà leng doctor suang ma ding hi veng. La han zo han chăm lo doctor la suak lo hi chang to pen again of chang. If I had studied harder, I could have been a doctor. Okay, hitanga how to form. How to form in if formed in band had plus past participle to if trading we have to combine together with if and then would I get it or could or might either one we can use anyone from here. For example, if I had left earlier, comma, we would and then have past participle have caught the train. So this is how we form the third conditional. Thank you. So let's go to next. So mixed conditional also there. Second conditional net third conditional kia ngom khom điện có dòng cái rằng thế mà in a second conditional pen hit a past simple cái rằng mà to chang would in zui would le infinitive which is pen present simple mà verb one chỉ to in zui na he pen past simple and then he pen second conditional third conditional. Third conditional chang in a past perfect and then would have verb 3 chi passive participle. To te ki gom khom le mixed conditional ki chi na conditional ni ki gom khom mo. In a he ben hypothetical chi na he trading he chi mo na mo. To he mixed conditional in he trading he tulai ta ka mate he trading he ichi pen bang pan ki pan hiam chi le unreal past situation mo hun be sa thu piang khati thu piang khat pen tulai ta ka ding piang trading he cha mo na ngai sun na tua hi na if you had been born a month earlier you would be a Virgo like me. He Virgo chi pen tua zodiac chi khong tua yati phwa ma te min kilo na hi na khat nangi na mui ni sang na khat bang suak ma sa zole te etini pen iswak kha ke bang ding event chi nom na mo ai zonga to pen ai thelo unreal past situation ki chi na hun be sa unreal past situation mo hun be sa thu piang ai zonga apiang lo khat mo mate chini tulai taka tua dan hilete hidan hima ding event ni chi nom ma mo. So if you had been born a month earlier khat bang piang masai le te mate suak masai le te e pen ke ka swa kha to ki bang ma ding event chi nom na mo ina piang lo ai cha tun jong suak lo pa chi nom na hi ma to dan a chi ni chang gen take in further examples, if you hadn't forgotten to bring the keys, We wouldn't be locked out of the house. To ong polo nong puak ding manghil keile te e pen hi ta tang lo ma ding mate in sunga ki kha bil lo ma ding ve hang chinom na mo ania pen ari hi thei lo tuak chini. Okay, if I had finished my assignment sooner, I could be out with my friends today. Okay, ina examples te pai na da ni na pai suang ni. Other conditional sentences. In a conditional sentence with modal verbs, hita then I modal verb te. First conditional, and if I save enough money, then I will buy a new car. Tulai takina sum hoi taka kola le motor tak leading. Okay, if I save enough money, I will buy a new car. Topen will laka can kizang tedi. Model verb dang zong pai the ding mo to hi pen ken mo to khal we le me ka le ding hi pen ka le zo ding hi chi nom na ma te to aki khela le ade pe zong ki khel ding model verb to pen model verb ut bang ki khel the ding to chang second condition la if I saved enough money chi chang hi past simple ong pai na hi ta past simple chi chang na ape sa hun mo sum a kolileng chinom na tunbel hinon lo mo kollo chinom na hi. Yeah, if I saved enough money, sum a kolileng, I would buy a new car. Mate motor tak khat le ma ading hiveng kollo ai cha le lo chi na hi mo. Hita pen would muna khut zong pai the mai zong pai the ding. To cha na third conditional if I had saved enough money, I would have bought a new car. Sum lấy mà điện hi veng mete hi là hi zong pen hi hút là cả mai to khut mai to dong pai the ding mo to ut zok za the ding hi na hi pen if I had saved enough money, I could have bought a new car. Hi tanga sum khol lo hi changa tun dong lấy lâu mà thế motor thắc lấy dâu lâu. Okay, to hi ina to chang. Okay, here tom na chitani na first conditional with unless. Ina unless ichi pen bang to ki bang hiam chi le if not hi ke ale chi nom nai mo unless unless is like if you don't study hard damo unless you study hard you'll fail your exams. If not you study hard you'll fail your exams. Unless dong kizang te hitanga if clause tanga if you don't negative mo if you don't to tanga unless you kizang te ding mo the chang other further examples if you don't get up now you'll be late for work tun na talk ya le nana sem na nau cha na se kai ding hi chi na mo so unless you get up now you'll be late for work. So unless is same as if not. So you can use instead of if not, if you don't, the negative. All right. So, and then number 3, formal. Okay, third conditional. Third conditional pen formal dewa igel no pale, igel pau no pale. He had pen amaya guiding you pen and what guiding it any na lighting na if we have to drop up if pasak loading mo to le if I had attended that meeting you would have met the manager to tanga hile formal zodianga had you attended the meeting you would have met the manager. Examples hit na. So I think this is This is overview. If we have time, we can just go on, but I think the time does not permit me. So for the last common mistakes, it help pa bang hiam chile. If close to model verb te kisang thei lo hi chi I thei ding ma. So we can't use the modal verbs with if clause. If he sa chang if to model verb lim lim te zang thei lo ding. Ai zong if he result comma nunga ong pai te zang thei ding ma. So it's about mine. Thank you so much. So I will give time to the moderator. Thank you so much for listening.
Yeah, thank you very much for Sangpi for your inputs. It's quite really resourceful. It's really quite big. So I really thank to everyone who have participated. So I believe you may not get all the the inputs right away. So don't feel bad with that. So when the time pass by, you will understand more because we might not get all the lessons right away. So it takes time. So don't feel depressed with that, but it will be helpful with the little things that you receive. So thank you everybody who have presented, all the presenters, all the teachers, and also everybody. We really thank you for your time. So let us conclude with the prayer. So let us pray. Okay. Dear God, we thank you for the time you have given us. We're really happy that we have a chance to meet with new students, and also we are able to share our knowledge. And also we thank for the presenters, the teachers today who have shared, and all of us will be able to all of them will be able to share or share the knowledge and also the wisdom we have received from you. We may be able to use it in a good way in the future. All of all of our um, all of our time, all of our concerns, we put you on God. For all of this, we pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, so thank you very much for all of you. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.